Hi. I feel like I'm noticing a pattern. I also feel like I should have a little mic, but it's no secret that it is 2023 now. And we are officially exactly 1 week, as of the recording of this video, away from January being over. As you can tell by the title of this video, this is my poor attempt at an end of year special. The title's not wrong, 2022. What was that? I'm not gonna title it 2022 Thank You Next like I have been for the past like 4 or 5, holy shit, 4 years. Just like my previous years, I have some sections, but it's not gonna be as structured as the other years. I'm sorry to disappoint you. In other years, I gave you production value, I gave you graphics, I gave you set changes. I don't remember if I ever gave you outfit changes one year. I don't know. Anyways, sorry to disappoint. We are just on my couch. Yeah, we're staying here. Same couch that you've probably gotten used to if you watch any of my recent videos, but that's not important right now. So far we have 1, 2, 3, we have 4 categories, and the categories are: what happened in 2022, what I learned in 2022, resolutions for 2023, and a Q&A portion, and then the outro. So let's start. I just faked sitting down. So what happened in 2022? The main thing, well, that affects you guys, that happened in 2022 is that I did not upload. I posted, how many videos? I posted 12 videos. It evens out to 1 a month. And out of those 12 videos, 3 of those videos were where have I been videos. So a fourth of the videos that I posted are explanations as to why I haven't posted. And then half of them were video reactions, 2 were vlogs, and then the what I got for Christmas video. So what was happening in 2022 was not that great. But besides that, what happened in 2022? Okay, so let's go top of the year. At the beginning of the year, I went on a road trip with the twins and Jesse to celebrate their birthday. There were a lot of beach related activities towards the beginning of the year. I was in my outdoor era, you know. I was hanging out, having fun. I got acrylic nails for the first time. I'll insert the photo here if I remember to. In February, for Jesse's birthday, we went on a road trip, did beachy activities, and I actually posted vlogs for both of these activities. So linked in the iCard right, it's this corner. I truly love those videos because they were quite unhinged, and they were kind of like the beginning of the end. You'll see why in a sec. But anyways, the sun is quite literally setting and you can see it. But anyways, it'll just add ambiance. February was very important because I got to go see Twice. I still can't believe that happened. Still in shock. That concert changed my life. It saved my life. No, I know that that's a really controversial topic right now about like, can K-pop save your life? Like, that's really fucked up. But like, that's not important. And right after, quite literally, right after I got home from that trip, I got a new job. I started working. I started getting that bread. Actually, I should say selling that bread, because if you know, you know. But then college was college, and so That was the beginning of the downward spiral because I was constantly filming reactions, but I was never uploading them because I could never find the time to do it. And I was editing on my PC, and even though I bought my PC to edit videos, now that I had a job again, it just simply was not gonna happen. But the first half of the year was just a lot of going out, a lot of enjoying my newfound financial stability, you know. And summer came. Summer was kind of but still a lot of fun, you know, enjoying my life. Then I turned 19, which is crazy. This is my last year as a teen. What the fuck? Anyways, then in July, on my birthday, a few days before my birthday, I made an impulse decision and bought tickets to go see Brave Girls because I was like, shit, they're like $60. I might. And I did, and so I bought tickets to go see Brave Girls, and I have to edit and upload the Twice vlog, I have to edit and upload this vlog, and then I have to edit and upload the November one. But that one was quite special because it was my first time flying alone. It was my first time going to a concert alone. It was a lot of firsts, let's say. And then August came, and then I started uni again, and that's when shit hadn't fully hit the fan. But that's when life started to go quite downhill. You know, like rapidly. There's just no way to put it. August happened, I got ill, but I didn't know I was ill. Then I knew I was ill, but I was refusing to accept it. I was having headache after headache. If you haven't seen my Hi, I Almost Died video, you should go check it out because hi, I almost died. And so that one was a big ooh. And so October forward, it's just been a lot of hospital, a lot of sickness, a lot of sadness, just not doing great. And then after I got out of the hospital, shit, November came and I was like, I'm gonna go see Blackpink and ITZY because on my birthday, right on this very couch, right in this very spot where I'm sitting, I was stressing trying to purchase ITZY tickets because my credit card would not go through. I persevered and I snatched 2 tickets to see ITZY. They weren't the tickets that I originally had in my bag because I originally had like almost front row tickets, and I'm so upset, but you live and you learn. We also saw Blackpink, but the Blackpink tickets were free and it was like a VIP thing. After that, I got home and did my Thanksgiving sale, which was it was wildly successful for me, and I was stressing, girl. Oh my God. But then December came and went, and Christmas happened. Christmas went by like that, and I honestly still feel like it's December, but that's basically what happened in December, in 2022. Next section. Hi, welcome to the next section. This is so weird because I'm just doing it in the same place and the lighting is just getting progressively worse. But what I learned in 2022. I don't know if this is gonna be the longest section, but it certainly might. 2022 was a year of growth, was a year of learning. 2022 was a very, very difficult year. Speaking as candidly and open as I can, and as much as I will allow myself to, this year truly defeated me. I hit rock bottom this year, how I never thought I could hit rock bottom before, and I thought, it can't get worse. It did, and then I almost died. So this year in particular, last year, what the fuck? I'm operating as if this was December 31st. Bro, bitch, it's January. But last year, May was a very, very difficult month. Like, it was mostly like all nice. May was super difficult for me. June was the calm before the storm. July was horrendous. And August didn't start good because I was just sick. But the beginning of the end comment in the section right before I said that I got a job was, it has a lot of meanings. If you know me in real life, you know why. But I can dive into some of them, but I won't give them, I will not explore them as deeply as I would like somebody to explore them if I was watching this video. But long story short, from the first aspect, it's just work. This is my first time having essentially like a full-time job, because whilst I did have a job in the latter half of 2021, wasn't that serious. Like, I would get hours, but like, I don't think even my bosses took it that seriously. But this job, it's like an official, like an actual job where I have to sign papers. And the other job, they just said, you're hired, here's your check, which is sketchy in and of itself. But you know, that's not what this video is about. Work has had its ups and downs. I was talking about this with my coworker, like, I think yesterday. I failed to do one of the things that I set out to do when I got this job. I want to try so hard to not get attached to my coworkers, because when I quit my previous job, I deep inside knew that it wasn't gonna happen, but I wanted to keep in contact with my coworkers. But we never truly developed that sort of friendship. There's two of them that I somewhat regularly talk with. We like interact on Instagram and stuff, but it's nothing, you know, substantial. I'd still consider them my friends, but I don't know if they'd consider me theirs, but that's besides the point. This job has been great. I don't have much to complain about. I get paid weekly. I used to have a competitive wage. Now, thanks to some recent developments, maybe not so much, but the people there, the people that I work with, I love so much. You know who you are. All my coworkers, I love you all so much. And now I am continuing to fail to do what I sought after, because one of my new coworkers started in December and then I'm already attached. This is why this is bad. It's very bad. But it taught me that maybe your coworkers can be your friends, and even if they're not, it's not the end of the world. And it's taught me to like enjoy the moment. That's from like the friendship aspect. In terms of like dealing with customers, y'all are assholes. That is all I have to say. Customers are so, not all of them, this is not a generalization, but customers are so difficult to work with, and I might actually make a whole separate video talking about that, but that's not the point. But also work taught me that if I want something, I have to go for it. In the sense that if I want to make YouTube videos, I have to actually set aside the time to do that. If I want to go hang out with my friends, I have to set aside the time to do that. And I should say that 19, like the age, taught me that. The year of me being 19 has taught me that, because 2018, being 18 was, for the most part, a breeze. It was so easy. Like, I got a job, I hung out with my friends, everything was great, but then once I turned 19, shit just went downhill and I did not know how to handle or cope with any of it. And so, January being the calm before the storm, the beginning of the end, I mean it in the sense that January and February, I didn't have a job. I was living off of my savings, which is also not a difficult thing to do because I live with my parents. My only bills are like my phone, my car, and Apple Music. Don't really have that much, well, and my credit card bill, but I don't really have that much going on, and especially not back then. But I still felt that my age and life experiences were normal. That nothing bad was gonna happen. That's where July comes in. I don't know if I mentioned this in another video, and if I did, I'll have to look for it, but July was very difficult because something that was planned for in the beginning of the end in January didn't happen for me. Ultimately, it was out of my control, and I tried my hardest. But that thing not happening truly set me off truly threw me off the point of no return. That was what I believe was the catalyst for the second half of the year being quite shitty for me. Because the other thing that this year taught me is that and I know I said this in one of the previous years, nothing lasts forever. But this time, I mean friendship-wise. You can have a best friend. You can have many best friends. You can have a lot of regular friends and even more acquaintances. But you always know that you have that one friend or that very tight-knit group of people as your backbone that you can rely on. But sometimes you don't. And I don't want to get into it that much because I have started treating YouTube more like a diary of sorts for my use. But I don't know where those friendships are at this point. I have some friends whom I don't talk to for months, maybe years. And when we do talk, it's like nothing happened. But with other friends, sometimes it's just cut and dry. Your friendship might be fine in your eyes, one side of the toilet paper sheet, but in the other person's eyes, it's cut. You're not friends anymore. And I don't know on which side I fall. I don't know how 3 of my friendships are, but I don't think they necessarily want me to know. I don't want to be dramatic, even though I've been accused of being dramatic. If a person has the power to tell you something, if a person has the power to help, has the power to include you in something, and they want you there, they will let you know. If a person told you something or made plans with you, acknowledge the fact that the plans are still gonna happen, but then doesn't give you a follow-up but everything else is still happening. I don't know how to take that. That's as deep as I'll go into it, because I'm obviously not gonna put these people on blast, because no, that's not the nice thing to do. But I also don't want to keep it hidden, because that was one of the questions in my Q&A portion that I can't answer. And my dad just got home. So. All right, I'm back. I tried to get it as similar of a position as possible. I'll probably see in editing that I was really wrong. But it's been 2 days after my dad came. So, yeah. Anyways, I know I said I finished the section, but now that I'm back, I'm more calm. I'm able to truly finish the section. To make a long story short, I learned a lot last year, and if life is trying to tell you something, you should probably listen. One lesson that I did learn is that you have to talk things out. If you don't talk about things, if you don't say that something is bothering you or that something is wrong, the other person or people have no way of knowing what is going on. But I'll just leave it at that so that we can move on to the next section in peace. Next section, resolutions for 2023. Last year I predicted that I would have the whole brand thing figured out, but it wouldn't be in motion. That is sort of true. I had like conflicting visions for what I want my brand to be, because on the one hand, I love the like cute aesthetic little like cartoon characters, but I also like, you know, a more refined, adult looking imagery. So the logo that I had attempted to make, one of my friends said that it didn't look like, my logo didn't represent what I was selling, and I could see that. So I have to think about something else. Other resolutions, I just like everybody else, I want to go to the gym more, because last year I did go to the gym not a lot. I probably went like less than 20 times, but that's 20 more times than 2021. I want to go more, because the doctor was like, "You're fat," and I was like, "I am." I'm not even gonna say any YouTube resolutions, because it's probably not gonna happen, because I wish that I could have done some of the things that I mentioned that I was gonna do last year, but that'll come in the Q&A portion, because yeah, I think this is just a really short section that doesn't really have any purpose. So like old school YouTube, let's get on to the next one. All right, we are now at the Q&A section. One of the main asked questions was what happened, and I answered that in my "Hi, I almost died" video. But yeah, I sum it up there, so that's the best place to get the whole detailed answer, but it's not the whole picture, because I did have breaks, very large breaks in between, like before I went to the hospital and after I came out of the hospital. Mainly it was me just not having time, and when I did have the time, I was just really stressed out. And also a big factor in that was I used to edit my videos on a laptop, and then I bought a PC to edit everything on, but then the mouse and keyboard that I got were like wireless, and then the mouse would literally glitch on me at the worst times whilst I was editing, and it would piss me off so bad that I literally would put off editing because of it. Then for my birthday last year, for my birthday in 2021, Dad got me a keyboard. I was like, wow. And then for my birthday in last year, Dad got me a mouse that he said he was gonna get me with the keyboard the year before. And so I literally used it once, and I haven't edited a video on it. And so the previous 2 videos that you've seen, I edited on my MacBook because it's just easier to just do it on a laptop, which I know, but I bought a whole ass PC. Well, I built a whole ass PC so that I could get something that's powerful. Anyways, I have like so many like videos like just sitting in an SD card that'll never see the light of day because no, that they're old at this point. I know that didn't stop me before, but you know. I also have one video that's just like fully edited. All I have to do is like do a little voiceover clip for it. It's like vlog clips from last year, and I haven't uploaded it. Granted, I finished editing it right before I went into the hospital, and then after I got out of the hospital, I'm like, I don't think I should just mention the fact that I was hospitalized and like this little B-roll clip. Like, no. But anyways, that's question number 1. The second most asked question is the same question. It's one of the most asked questions every single fucking year. Where is Rocio? I don't know anymore because I've had ideas about what to do with Rocio, and like I mentioned last year, I was gonna do a whole Christmas special that would lead into season 3, but then I didn't do that. And now, if I were to film it, it would probably be, which is what the same thing I think I said last year. It would be like a one-man show again. I would be taking back the characters that I added, not taking back the characters that I added, but like writing them out, and that is not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted originally. But I did want to finish the story whilst I was still in high school, and I did eventually know that I was gonna have to write some of these characters out, but I planned to do that in a college setting. I am now on my 2nd year of college, so I don't know. The third most asked questions: what happened to Summers with Wade? So I made this whole video being like, no, Summers with Wade is happening, like I'm gonna do it, and it didn't happen. And I had 2 ideas for series to post whilst in Summers with Wade. One of them was a gardening series where I was going to transform the place where my backyard. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen photos in my little like skinny little outdoor area, and then it's been in a few videos. Where I filmed the outside mirror trend video, where I filmed the ASMR video. It's all outside. I wanted to transform that into like a cute little vegetable garden and flower plant garden. And so I started filming that video. I started like taking out all the plants. I was really motivated, but then my plans were halted by my mother. I did ask for permission though, but they were halted. And so now I have to restructure that with Dad. The series is gonna be called, because I'm still gonna do it, Ready Set Garden. And I started breaking down each episode. Then I have another series that I want to do, which was gonna be called Would This Work? And instead of wood as in would it be able to, it would be wood as in madera, like hardwood. Because the whole concept of that series was that I was going to make furniture from scratch that I wanted for my bedroom. Do I have any woodworking experience? Absolutely fucking not. But do I have a will? Yes. And I don't know if that's gonna happen. I hope it does. But yeah, those 2 series were the main things that I was like pushing for, and then neither of them happened. And then Summers with Wade just straight up didn't happen at all. I didn't post any videos during the summer. Like, I posted very few. And just, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Another really asked question was, am I quitting? I'm not quitting YouTube. Like, I don't think so. I hope not. But I do realize that it goes in waves, and it's not that I burnt out, because I don't think I ever did it enough to get burnt out. I'm just burnt out of like regular work. And so while YouTube used to be an escape in high school, and it was super easy because I had a structure. Now I don't really have a structure at work, which is what I hate. Because if I had a strict schedule, like, all right, I work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, I have the weekends off and I have my afternoons off, and I could just schedule around that. But because my schedule changes so often, I hate it. Because like some weeks I close every single day and I get off at like 11 p.m. And then some weeks it's like half closing, half opening. Some weeks just all closing, but then there's just one day that I open. But that's besides the point. If I was able, oh, I have 3 minutes left on this SD card. I'm gonna wrap it up. If I was able to get some sort of security in a schedule, I think I would be able to make content and edit it at a much quicker pace. Because back in high school, when I used to go every day 8 to 3 in school, and I would get out of school, my entire afternoon I could dedicate to making a video. And shit, at one point I was making 2 videos a week. I was like, damn, that dedication, I would not skip a single video. Granted, then I started skipping them, but for Summers with Wade, for like 2 straight summers, I posted 3 times a week and I didn't miss a single post. Like, that shit was crazy. But anyways, I have 2 minutes left, so let's just go on to our closing thoughts. So, closing off this year, I learned a lot. I did a lot of things and was not able to do a lot of other things, but ultimately I am very grateful to still be alive and to still be here. And even if you're not here anymore, I will still keep uploading. I do have a project that I want to start posting in June. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. I don't want to tease it too much, just in case. But yeah, thank you guys for worrying about me. A lot of you in the Q&A section, which I didn't include because I'm running out of time, but a lot of you did ask if I was okay, and the short answer is yes. I'm gonna be alright, and you're also gonna be alright. I'm stealing this from a home organization YouTuber. If nobody's told you today, you are enough, more than enough. I love her videos. I love her so much. Anyways, so thank you guys so very much for watching. Remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click that bell icon so you're notified every time I post a video. Tell me in the comments down below, are you excited to hopefully get new videos from me? Because I am. And so yeah, remember that I love you guys so much, and hopefully I will see you guys very soon. Bye!